Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to All Things the Cobb, where we cover almost everything. And welcome to Taste It. And welcome to Taste It Thursday with me, your host, your chef, Nadia, and our co-host, Carisha. And Aisha is going to join us soon. And today we're going to make, Carisha is going to show us how to make bean pie. And after that, we're going to make the chicken pilau. So first, take it right, Carisha.
How are you doing today?
Good. How are you? Girl, today was crazy, but alhamdulillah, got it done.
Listen, alhamdulillah for me too, because I literally did everything last minute, and I told you that Mezica made the pizza. So,
yes.
Him, put his chair there, and then in case he comes. Okay. So, and then we get in the kitchen. Today was like one of those days, like where today was truly one of those days. Say something like yeah. Yeah, it's one of them days where even Angry Bird is like, no. No. Okay, yeah. So, I get it, but our food will make it all worth it.
Yes, inshallah.
Because I'm really excited about pilau, so it makes me want to make the bean pie.
I'm excited about the bean pie. I can't wait to get the bean pie done.
Okay, so we'll get the bean pie going, but I totally want to talk about the benefits of the bean pie and the history behind the bean pie. So, All right, so you ready?
Yep, I just got to get my drink on.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm here.
Walaikum assalam.
Yeah, even my volume is down.
Oh, thank you.
Walaikum assalam.
Yeah, we're going to get started. Perfect timing. We were just sitting here talking about how excited we were to get started and everything that we're getting ready to do. We have not officially.
I haven't missed anything.
No. Just chit-chatting and talking about how excited we were. And once we get to cooking, I'm really excited about the history of the bean pie. Because honestly, it took me years to make one. And then once I made one, I was like, wow. And the history and the benefits of the bean pie, I don't think we all really know it. So I'm really excited about that. Alhamdulillah. So, okay. Are we ready?
Let me tell you, I got a package today and I don't know what's in it. So I want to open it up real quick and see.
Okay.
Go ahead. Open it.
Open it. You know, we all have packages. Open up.
Bring it down. Because Asia Emporium is in the house. So let's see. I couldn't help myself. I opened it.
Wait. Is this the package that you said that we're not supposed to open at all? We're going to open them together, or is this another package?
Well, she kept texting me.
Okay, that's what I read. Never mind.
Okay.
She kept texting me every day. And then she was like, well, I'm about to post it. And I'm like, oh, don't post it yet. And she was like, oh, I can't help myself. So finally, I opened it because she's been talking so crazy. I wanted to just calm the nerves. So y'all ready?
You took it from us. That's okay. Yes, we're ready. Alhamdulillah.
I'm not gonna do it then.
No, do it.
You already said you're gonna do it, so do it.
Do it.
No, because look, she's laughing at me. She's laughing at me. I don't appreciate her laughing at me.
Do it.
Okay. I'll be right back.
We totally have to allow peer pressure. Yes. That was allowed peer pressure 101. It's just
so this is my vanilla.
Ooh, I have to make more. My husband took the last cup. It's the last little bit.
This is it started in March. Yeah, this was a March batch.
Let's see what's in here. Oh. Thank you. Hi, future daughter-in-law. How you doing?
Yes, our future daughter-in-law. She's so cute.
Yes. Yes. Look, we got this. We got this.
So, okay, is that better?
Okay, yes.
Okay. So these are the All Things Macabre t-shirts.
Oh, sweet. Yes.
Yes.
So here it is. I'm going to put it on in a second right over it. So wait, let me put it on the big screen for you.
Okay.
Oh, now she talking about you can wait.
I know. You see that? See, she gave you sister pressure, and she tell you can wait.
I know. She doesn't love me. I figured it out already.
That's okay.
Okay.
I need a water bottle, Taisha. While you on here, I need a water bottle.
As you can see, the All Things Macabre is at the bottom, so that when you're wearing your niqab, it's there. You can still see it.
Yeah,
I love it.
I love it. Wait, the arms.
What's the arms? What's on the arms?
And on the arms, on both arms, it says allthingsmacabre.com going down the sleeve.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm about to put it on. Hold on. So that you can see how it fits to make sure. This is just the shirt, okay? It's not an abaya. Inshallah, maybe we might do that. I don't know.
Okay.
A jacket, you know, a bomber jacket. That would be so cool.
Bomber jackets.
With
Yes,
the initials on the back and then our name on the front.
Yeah.
I have on pants, a shirt, and an abaya, and my apron on. So
must be hot. I'm hot for you.
No, I'm just telling you the fit. Are we going to have to do it so that
your Muslim boys or your non-Muslim boys?
So you're gonna have to move it so they can see me, like right here. Oh, I like the light there. I look cute.
I got it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh,
okay, catwalk.
Okay, so as you can see, the lighting is here, but it goes down to my knees. Put it down a little bit.
It's beautiful. That's a tunic.
Yes.
I love it.
See now,
that's so awesome.
Oh my goodness. See now, I need one to be cute in and one to work out in. Yeah.
There you go. You can wear it with your leggings.
Yep.
Just ankle.
I'm gonna have to get a matching.
We can actually use them to work out in.
Yeah, but I need too.
Because it's a cotton blend. So don't put these in the dryer. I'm hand wash and hang. But it's a cotton blend. And look, it's even to the back of my knees. It's beautiful.
Yes.
Oh, I love it. I love the sleeve. Yeah.
See, I need one to wear out in public and one to work out in.
We have the mic in the back.
If you have what?
The mic. Our mic.
Yeah. But I don't want nobody looking at my behind. So.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want nobody looking at my behind, so I wouldn't put that mic there.
Why would anybody look at you behind?
Hey, let me tell you something. If they're arguing about ankles, can you imagine a mic beside your boobacca?
No, it's on your back. It'll be on the back part, like here.
You know exactly where my pecs are. You'd be like, oh, okay.
Exactly. She's
Squeeze the mic. Squeeze the mic.
Okay, I got a question. I don't care.
Squeeze the back. Now, Taisha, I'm going to do right now. I need one more of them, and I need
you touched it already.
I want a mic.
Okay, I got something else. I don't know what this is.
Okay.
I want the mic on the back.
Oh, it looks cute, though. I know this is supposed to be cooking, and here I am doing.
Okay.
Oh, this is from the sister from Shake. That's the name of her company, and I am not being paid by them. But
this is the duster.
Is that a duster?
Yes, girl.
It looks nice.
And it is Dustin.
That's
I like it.
Flower.
Dustin.
Okay, I'm
Okay,
happy
put a
about
mic on
that.
the back of that one.
Yeah.
I'm not putting a mic beside my behind.
In the back of everything. In other words, put the mic in the
Right on my back.
There's a mic on the front. We don't need all these mics everywhere.
I'm putting a mic on mine.
You put the mic on the back. Okay. Oh yeah. That looks really. Oh my god, Taisha, I need baby ones of those, and Mezica is going to want one. I'm just going to tell you, I got trouble because Mezica is now going to try to wear that. I'm telling you all right now. It's not Mezica out my life. Completely.
Yeah, if you want to order them, you have to order them through
Tasia?
through All Things Macabre.
Okay. Did you buy Goya?
Yeah, go. She probably already had it.
Look, you better be happy I even found some.
I know, because she was having a time today. So
look, all they had it was a whole aisle of fava beans, which my son is allergic to. And then it was one row of kidney, one row of black, one row of then there was a little space, 5 rows of the chickpeas. And then it had white beans. It had pink beans. Never heard of that. Pink beans. I was like, they got every color but the navy.
That's what I was going through, girl. That's what I was going through. I was like, why is it? I can't find no navy beans here.
You gotta go on the right side of town sometimes for the navy beans. I'm just gonna tell you, in the can, you gotta go on the right side of town.
Yeah. I was at the halal store. That's why they had so many fava beans. But just for you guys to know,
if you also have the fava beans.
My son is deathly allergic to fava beans, but he can never get malaria. So alhamdulillah.
Oh, so we need to keep note of that, Mezica. No fava beans.
I didn't know. Yeah, but you can have it. But he can never get malaria. But he also can't get any of those vaccines, like even the one they're talking about for COVID, because it has an anti-malaria content on it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, are we supposed to do 1 can or 2 of these white beans? I'm gonna warm them up.
Okay, so while you're warming them up, we'll go ahead and explain that. Okay, for your bean pie, we're going to start with the dessert first, so that it is in the oven while the food is cooking. If you put beans in a can, or if you have dry beans, the dry beans, you need to cook them all the way. So if you have dry beans and you haven't cooked them all the way, just follow along on this part. If you have canned beans, go ahead and open them. Put them on the eye for about 3 to 5 minutes. They're already pre-cooked.
1 or 2 cans?
2 cans.
Okay.
2 cans, and then you can measure out the cups. So you'll go ahead and do that. While we're doing that, we'll talk, so we can have Aisha with us. While we're doing that, Nadia, have you ever eaten a bean pie?
Yeah.
Okay, I figured you did. What was your experience with bean pie growing up as a Muslim kid?
Okay, my first time having a bean pie, I think I was 11. You said bean pie, I was like, I'm not eating it. Ew, because I think of beans. I think of rice. I think of it as a side. But when I first tasted it, I was just like, "This is so good." I didn't even know what kind of bean it was because I thought it was like, that's what they just call it, bean pie.
Okay.
But yeah, it was really, really tasty. Like, I wish I could find a bean pie now. I don't.
See, that's what happened to me. I actually had my first bean pie years. It was before you. Yeah.
It's been like 3 years since I had it.
When? You're not that special. I had it before you. Okay, so I had my first bean pie actually. I was literally going past and I saw a guy holding a final call in a little miniature bean pie. And I was like, well, I don't know. I've never had a bean pie. And this was like in 2002, 2003. Right around the time. Right, it was before I took my Shahada. Bought the pie. Actually, never even ate the pie because I thought the same thing. It's a bean, whatever. So then, about a year after I took my Shahada, I ran into someone who was selling them, and I was like, "Oh!" I tried it and was like, "Why did I never eat this before?" And so I would buy them from people. But like I would go and look for people and find out who had them and where they were. And I was so bothered by the fact that no matter where I went, whatever bake sale at any masjid, you couldn't find them. And so it made me research into the bean pie. Found out all this cool information about the bean pie. On top of the information, I learned how to make the bean pie. I'm not an expert at making the bean pie. This is a very simple recipe. I still buy bean pies from other people because there's something I know. We all put something extra in our bean pies. So this is the simple basics, but the history on the bean pie. Did you know the bean pie was actually introduced in America in 1930?
No way.
Yes, in 1930, the bean pie was introduced, and it was introduced during the time where African Americans were still eating pork, and they were like like always just put what you can put together. And the element in introducing the bean pie was a lot of women still baked, and instead of eating sweet potatoes, which can be very starchy and very heavy, the bean pie was introduced as an alternative because everyone started trying to attempt pumpkin pie, but no one really could like the taste. So they went back to making sweet potato pie, and that's when diabetes and high cholesterol really hit the African American community. So the African American Muslims integrated using the navy bean because a lot of people didn't like the taste of the soup. So the bean pie was introduced in 1930 as a variation to pull back from the sweet potato pie. Because of the benefits, because of the navy beans benefits. When it was first introduced, people tried it. They thought it was sweet potato pie. It skyrocketed. Then in that time that the navy beans skyrocketed, it gave Black Muslim women an extra source of income for the ones that were not working because they made bean pies and sold them. It also influxed the growth of a lot of masjids in communities, helped remodel them. The bean pie has done so much for the Muslim community. As a whole, because that added a lot of economics for the household, which also put money back into the masjids. Then the masjids were selling the bean pies.
Right.
So that is like one of the most amazing things. And then when you look at the benefits of the navy bean itself is full of dietary fibers. It can prevent constipation. It helps keep your digestive system from getting disorders like irritable bowel syndromes and diverticulitis, that kind of thing. It's rich in fibers, magnesium, folate, and navy beans have been found in a lot of research to reduce the risk. Angry bee, ready for her bean pie. But it reduces the risk of heart attack, stroke. It's also a complex carbohydrate, so it leads in sort of helping with weight gain. It also provides your brain and muscles with stability to supply energy. If you're suffering from insulin resistance, hypoglycemia, or diabetes, the navy bean is beneficial for that. It balances your blood sugar while keeping your body steady from slow burning energy. It's a good source of iron. It's low in calories, almost no fat. It's very good for menstruating women to eat when we get that sweet taste.
Yeah.
Because it's very low in calories and hardly has any fat. So it doesn't make you heavy like a lot of desserts do. It's good for pregnant women when you're lactating. I kid you not. I can eat bean pie, and oh my goodness, I can make thick milk.
No way.
It also helps children while they're growing up. It's high in vitamin B. It's a transmitter, helps with your memory and the lack of your memory. It's also been used during the 1930s. A lot of moms that had clinics, they used the bean pie to help treat Alzheimer's disease.
What?
Yes.
The strength of the bean pie.
Yes, like that's not only it, you can also use it as a detoxification and an anti-inflammatory. Like that's only a few of the things that the navy bean can do. That's only a few of the benefits, and that so eating it in the pie gives you these benefits as well. There's still a whole load more.
Wow.
Like Taisha just said, it's good as baby food. Yes, it's very good as baby food. I have given it to the babies, and they have eaten that before they eat any other beans.
Nice.
Yes. So now, Aisha, have you got yours boiled?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and keep going.
Thank you for that information, Carisha. I mean, alhamdulillah, that's why I always say that every day you're looking to expand your knowledge. And inshallah, like for me, I was just thinking, bean pies, Nation of Islam. So I never got it. It was only until I took my Shahada and I started hanging around the masjid, and that is when I was introduced to the bean pie. And even the sister gave me 2 whole bean pies. I took them home. Everybody else ate them. I never did. It was like 6 months later. Then I was like, let me try it, because I was looking for something to snack on and fell in love with it. So thank you very much for that information. So now we can cook it even more.
Exactly. Like I know a lot of people associate it with being like the nation pie. Yes, it did integrate and start there, but the W.D. Muhammad masjids brought that into the masjids because of the benefit.
They broke away from the nation, correct?
Yes, they walked away from the nation. So they integrated that back in. And when you look at, like, just let alone the health benefits, but the economic benefits for our community.
Yeah.
Because think about it. It's not like you find a bean pie on the store shelf. You find a sweet potato pie to this day.
No, you don't.
No, not even now. In today's time, they'll have sweet potato pie and they'll have pumpkin pie, but they won't have bean pie.
They got a patty pie.
Started bringing
all the way got a patty pie.
Patty LaBelle, I think.
Look,
oh my God! Let me tell y'all real quick. When Patty came out with her sweet potato pie, my sister and I had to drive to another town, which was like 45 minutes to an hour away. Kid you not, someone got hit along the way.
No.
We were driving. It was one store that had that patty pie, and we saw cops and stuff, and I saw human debris. I was like, oh, is it not just someone got hit? It was on the news. A woman was walking on the highway. She got hit.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. But I got my patty pie, and then after a while, I got bored of it.
I do it every now and then because I've gotten stuck on the bean pie, and I joke with my husband. I said the patty pie, that's the only other woman's pie that can come in the house. I'm not worried about Patty. So I joke that and a Publix pie, but that's the only other woman who can bring a pie up in my house is Patty. Patty can bring a pie.
Okay, am I on track with everybody with my beans boiled?
Yes, that's what I figured we'd go ahead and go over that part now. So your beans are boiled. Start pureeing your beans.
I already did it.
Okay, I already pureed mine. I will see how yours look.
Well, I represent the sisters that just got home from a hard day's work and now trying to rush to make something good. Is that pureed or not?
Mine is pureed. Hers, she made hers silkier. So I didn't do mine as thin as hers, just in case someone doesn't and they don't want to say what I messed up. So mine are pureed.
Let me see yours.
What the heck is this?
Mine is all smooth.
How do I blend it with this?
Can you back up?
What is that?
What is that?
It's a hand blender.
Mine just got this. All mine got this. All mine. Oh, well, that's my whiz. I used it magic
because you guys are making fun of me not having a blender, so I bought this.
Let me see it again. Where'd you get that from?
I don't know. What does that do?
The halal store.
Wait.
Girl, you didn't want to talk about that's a plug. That's an international plug for something else.
Yeah, Aisha, the blender could have came from Walmart.
I said I'm
wait, let me go. Let me look up the fatwa. Can we use non-halal market?
I mean, trying to support, the food market. Come on.
I have to go to Abu Dhabi to plug that in.
That's African plug.
You should have to go to Abu Dhabi or Saudi to plug that in.
I don't even understand now. Y'all don't even know.
They could be like, "Why are you breaking this blender? It's the only place I can use it."
Oh my God! Don't you have a potato masher?
Yeah, use a potato masher. Aisha said that's for the Middle East.
Y'all don't
You want to take a vacation to use your blender?
You can save that up for a good day, honey.
We're gonna have to take all things to Cobb's internationally so we can use the blender.
Right? We walking to Abu Dhabi talking about, hey, there's an outfit.
They can bean pot Abu Dhabi with that blender.
I might as well keep it for Abu Dhabi.
There you go.
Yep, go ahead and keep that.
If you have a hand whisk, you should use a hand whisk too.
A hand whisk or a potato. I've used a potato. I put mine in a magic bullet.
Blended mine.
Yeah, I put mine in a bullet.
I blended mine and then I put it through the sifter.
Okay. You went all extra. Well, you didn't use a cheese rubber. I've seen people say that too.
Yeah, you went all extra.
It was. I didn't know what it was, but I've seen people do that. Oh, back up. Nobody like you either.
But you know what happened is that because when I put it through the sifter, it came out really silky, but they had a lot of the bean protein left over. They I guess didn't. So I started mashing it in. So then after that, I put that in and then I whisked it together. So I was like, good, I got this.
You want to have a good and creamy. Yes, that's going to be good and super creamy. And I've never done my.
Because I told you I burnt my beans.
Beans before. While she's doing that, let's put our pie shells in the oven.
Okay.
Now, if you bought pre-made pie shells,
yeah,
poke a couple holes in it. Go ahead and stick that in the oven.
Did it. Do we need butter for this? I don't remember.
Yes, we need a stick of butter. Soften. So if you need to blow on it, put it in your niqab, let it sit for a minute.
Put it in my boobs.
I already have my butter out. I was prepared. How about
if I put it up? Can I cut up in little pieces? Or does it have to be soft?
If you can, I've done it without it being soft. You just blend it harder.
All right.
Cut it. Yeah.
Cube it. Got it. Heard.
Yeah. And the chicken, we do need that cut into pieces, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no, it's like I said, you can cut into pieces. I know you say you had something that had bones, something that had bones. That's fine. I know when you cut into pieces, it cooks faster.
What?
The chicken, because Mexico doesn't like bone, so I have thighs. I just cut two sides of it off and then left the center with the bone. I'm gonna use both, but I just wasn't sure if you needed it whole or not. So
no, some palaus are whole pieces of chicken, and some are like whole pieces, and some are diced.
yeah, I've seen some I get like it's a little piece on the bone, and some is So I wasn't sure, so I was like, okay. So you're getting your butter. If you didn't take your butter out already, you can do like Nadia's doing. Just cut the butter. The butter soft. Yes, that'll work. You can throw that in there.
I'm throwing in the blender now.
You guys,
how did you cut it so clean like that?
The butter, I cut it in half first, and then I did the small dices.
Oh, that's how you do that.
okay.
Now, shukran.
And the other thing we need while we're getting it together is we need 4 eggs.
Okay.
4 large
So I put
eggs.
the butter in the blender now.
No, wait to put it in. We're going to wait for Aisha to get that puree, so then that
Okay.
way.
So
Because
I got the butter.
I'm not looking at it.
And then 4 eggs. Oh, I need flour. How much flour do I need?
4 eggs. For flour, you need 2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons?
2 tablespoons of flour.
That's it. I was thinking I need a cup of flour.
No, you don't need a whole lot of flour. 2 tablespoons of flour. And you need 2 cups of sugar. If you're going to use,
what it is, 2 cups of sugar.
if you're going to use brown and white, I use brown and white in mine. See how some is white, some is brown?
Yeah.
There's no ratio for that. It's just 2 cups of sugar. So if you want to use brown with your white, you can. It gives it that good color. I like the color it gives. A minute. That.
So I need to do that.
I'm just going to do everything else.
Date sugar. So I do 1 cup of date sugar, 1 cup of regular granulated sugar.
Exactly. So Aisha, are you ready for us to start mixing for the pie?
Yeah, I'm just going to keep going with everything else and then put it in all together. I'll be with you guys. Don't worry.
Oh, okay, inshallah. All right.
I'm not even like prep out for this. So
so we're prepping out. So you're good. You're good. Okay, so now.
So this is my date sugar.
Oh, that's the one. I'm going to try to order that one.
I have cane sugar.
Oh, nice.
And brown sugar. So
I'm going to do the mix though and do Taisha's leaving. Her plane is coming.
Oh, safe travels, Ishanallah says.
Thank you. So I do a quarter. Okay, I'm gonna do a quarter of date sugar and a quarter of brown sugar with 1 whole cup of white sugar.
Okay, so there you go. See, and I just poured the white, poured the brown, then I checked the measurement, then I just kept pouring. I didn't do a ratio, but I did brown and white in case anyone's wondering.
Can I use dark brown or light brown?
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can use dark brown. Wait. Yep. So as soon as you get your 2 cups of sugar,
okay.
Pour that in.
Okay, I'm going to do half cane sugar, half real sugar.
Okay, there you go. So this will be good because this is all just our personal taste.
This is gonna be so much fun. I feel like this is gonna be exciting.
This is gonna
look at my sugar.
Perfect. So you got 2 cups?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So pour that in your mixing bowl. Okay, go ahead and pour it. Yep. Pour it in your mixing bowl.
Or in the blender.
If you're using a blender, pour it in the blender. I'm using a mixer. So pour it in the wait. Pour that in the pour that in, and then your butter. You need 1 stick of butter. You're gonna put that in with the sugar.
So sugar, eggs,
Sugar, Yeah, and don't put the eggs in yet. Only sugar and butter go in first. This is the way to make it how it has that brown crust at the top. You
Okay.
can dump it all, but if you do it in this order, that's the only way it's worked for me. Oh, wait, you want to cut the butter? Cut the butter.
Okay, so what goes in the mixing bowl?
The 2 cups of sugar and the butter.
And then we blend it.
And blend that. Get that good cream. If you want to just blend all that together. What's that?
And the flour. How many things of flour?
The flour you need 2 tablespoons, but don't put that in yet. Only put the sugar and the butter in right now.
Okay, I'm gonna have to change my stuff because my blender's like, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. So I'm trying to dump it out.
Okay, let me turn it this way. I'm going to turn my camera towards my mixing bowl. Okay. Good. So if you're mixing it,
No.
yeah, because it's kind of dry. You probably can dump it all in the blender in a little bit.
Yeah. My blender's like, we're not having it, so I have to use my handheld.
Okay, once you get that mixed, let me know.
What's it look like when it's mixed?
Okay, it still looks clumpy. It just looks sticky clumpy. Yeah, it's still kind of sticky and clumpy. You can this and this right here.
Yeah.
Yes, you see where the 2 cup line is? Now,
I hate baking.
I am mad right now.
After you mix it, it'll be kind of sticky. That's okay. We're going to add more stuff.
This is soda working for me. Oh my god, I want to cry.
But you know what? Once you get that, it'll work in the blender.
Huh? To soften the butter.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm changing. I feel like a surgeon. I'm changing everything around, like, gotta get it done.
Is it a 2 cups?
Now I get why you have to soften the butter.
Yeah, the butter's not soft. I only have done it. It doesn't work in my magic bullet when I do it that way because you need a little moisture.
I don't want to burn my crust.
Okay.
What's that? Yeah.
Yeah, no, leave it right there.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's check on the pie. Check on your pie shells.
How long do you want to preheat the pie shells?
Like 10 minutes or so. You just want the pie shell to cook a little. Okay.
So basically, we're creaming the butter, right?
You're creaming the butter. And you're getting it all separated in there together.
See, I don't have a mixer.
Yeah. And it doesn't work in my, but that's okay. We got it. We're doing it together. We're in here. So you're going to keep mixing it. Think about it. When they first made it, somebody didn't have it either. And I've done it by hand before. So we're good.
Ugh.
Can we oh, never mind.
Okay. Yeah. Keep on that, and then once you get that done, let me know.
I have never done this before. I tell you guys, I got a D in baking. This is why.
Because I like doing it for the family. It's not. I'm not a it's not my thing, and I love baking for people, but
I think it's the same.
Magic doesn't think it's my thing, but it's not. I enjoy when I bake and people like it, and then you didn't have to go. You know, when you buy baked items, sometimes bakery items can be really expensive, and there's no love in it. And then you get one slice, and you want more. Yeah, you get one slice and you want more.
Right.
It's like my household, so. Yeah,
Oh, my hands are
don't
feeling
want
it.
it more and more.
What is this
Or you get a dessert and it's nothing like what you thought it was going to be. So, and I really feel good when I make this one because I know once everybody's eating it, I know the benefit. And where it comes from. Like, to me, like that's a part of like knowing where you come from, you know? Yeah, so how are we doing here?
Okay, how's it supposed to look?
I know.
That's good because you're gonna add everything in. You just want to mix them together.
She's got like a paste though.
How's it?
Yeah.
Because that's probably from it not being salted. Mine looks like this, like little. See, mine is kind of pasty. It's just separated.
Mine looks like this.
Let me see. Yes, we're all good. From where we are right now. Where we are right now.
I did mine with elbow grease and hard work.
Alhamdulillah, Bismillah. This is going to be.
I did mine with absolute tears and
made
fear.
in 1930. It's going to taste right.
I did mine with tears and fear. Tears and fear.
What you want to do is get a tablespoon of what is this? The allspice, and you want a teaspoon of allspice and a teaspoon of cinnamon. You want to pour that in this.
A teaspoon of what?
Allspice and a teaspoon of cinnamon. We're using the allspice to everyone listening in place of using nutmeg.
Now, if you don't have allspice, I'm also using cloves.
Yes, you can use ground cloves.
cloves.
You just need a little spice to add to it, so it's just not cinnamon. Yes, so pour it in. Pour that in, and once you pour that in, mix that all together. Put the you gotta hold it in. And get your egg here.
I'm gonna try my electric whisk again.
Yep. Mix all that together. Once you get that mixed, we'll keep going. Okay.
Cloves. And what else? Cloves and what?
Turn it on. Turn it on. You want the cloves?
It smells so good.
The allspice and what?
And the cinnamon. And the cinnamon. You want to put the cinnamon, a teaspoon of cinnamon, a teaspoon of the allspice or the cloves. And you want to mix that all together. Keep going.
I think I got it now.
What? It's
we doing? Did we get that mixed?
What is this?
I thought that was the cheese.
What is that?
That's the bone. That one of the one that makes movies.
Okay, my son
Okay,
saw that I was,
all right.
my son saw that I was distressed, and he went and got this bullet. That's what I need, right?
Yeah, that's what I use to puree my beans.
Isn't he the best?
Alhamdulillah.
I can't use these.
Okay, what are you doing now? Oh, still lifting. Okay.
Oh, I don't have a pie.
So you need the one that you made.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah.
Give me
Wait,
those.
I'll use this, but I do need to get one of those. But you've got time now.
MashaAllah. Oh, shukran. Oh, my, look at the love that just came into this pot.
That was.
Okay, so once you put that in there, it'll start smelling kind of yummy too.
Yeah, it smells really good.
Yeah.
It'll start smelling really yummy.
I know.
Now,
Should I use these? Can I use these rolled?
yes, you can use those. Just pop it in the oven first. Put it in your dish and pop it in the oven right now. Go ahead and do that. But don't do anything else. Go ahead and do that.
No, I don't have a. Okay, whatever.
Okay.
Come back and get a one in the-
I'm gonna go put that.
Okay.
Get your shell in the oven.
Rachel, I'm blending my butter and my cinnamon stuff. Do I do anything else? I'm still blending it.
Okay. Once you get it mixed good, you can stop blending that part.
Huh?
Blend all of that together.
Okay.
Yep. That looks. It starts to smell yummy too, because all the spices get through. Once you get to that part, add the flour.
No sugar. What did I do with salt? Here we go.
The flour. For
All
the
right.
flour, you need 2 tablespoons of flour.
Okay. Change my weapon to my
You can't go nowhere. 2 tablespoons of flour. Okay, get this in here. 2 tablespoons of flour. Okay. All right. Got it, Fernanda?
Okay.
And mix that. And mix that in.
Okay, y'all are way advanced to me. Hold on.
We just added the 2. We just added the flour. We just added 2 tablespoons of flour. That's all we did. So take your time. We're with you. Okay. Huh?
I
Yeah.
want to taste it.
It was starting to smell good, and you're like, can I? Should I?
Okay.
All right. Only thing we added was the flour, Aisha.
Okay, I gotta hurry up and mix the sugar stuff first. Hold on.
Okay.
Ooh, this is,
Oh,
oh my goodness.
Okay. So that's why I said so now. So now, every time you make the bean pie, it kind of makes you feel good about making it. It does that to me because I think about all the
You don't even work
benefits.
on Wednesday. You just make bean pie. That's it. You gotta just working your arms, your forearms, your wrists, your fingers, your biceps, your triceps.
That's how it was originally made. That's how it was originally made. Yep. This is exactly how it was originally made by hand. With all that love in it. Because sometimes I like to do some things by hand in the kitchen because I feel like sometimes when you don't do it by hand, it gives it a different taste.
Yeah. So this is what mine look like, Carisha.
Oh yes, you're good. You're good.
I mixed the flour in it already.
Yes, that's good. You're good. Aisha, how we doing with the flour and the sugar and the butter and the spices?
I like eating.
Okay. Oh, she might have walked away.
We're making bean pie.
Yes, bean pie. Like I feel really good when I make bean pie. It's like so crazy. Like I feel so good when I'm making bean pie. I know.
I'm just like,
I'm super excited. It's like, can I do it? Can I? It's like, okay. It's like, okay, wait a minute. You're gonna make it. Okay, let me see the oven. Okay, I can take this one out.
what would the temperature of the oven have to be?
Huh?
The temperature of the oven.
The temperature of the oven, I do my oven at 350. You can do it at 400. And then turn it up to 400 and the warm. Take your pie shell out. Take your pie shell out if it's been in there for a little while. Yeah, go ahead and get the pie shell. Yes, go ahead and get the pie shell out. Forget about it. Now this amount will make 2 pies. So if you got the deep dish shell, you'll have 2 deep dish pies.
Okay, so what I did was I took half of my measurements and I put them in the microwave so the butter in that part would melt.
Okay.
To help it mix some more so y'all wouldn't be waiting for me.
Okay, you're fine. Okay, so
2 tablespoons of flour, right?
Yes. 2 tablespoons of flour. It helped me prepare because I needed to debone my chicken. Take the bones off my chicken.
Yeah, we can start on yours too, Nadia, because we've been on for a while.
Yeah.
I actually need the space.
I know I need the space too, so we're almost. So we eat this up now. Go ahead and at this point, after you add your flour and blend it, go ahead and add your 2 cups of navy beans, your pureed beans.
Okay, we didn't put the eggs in yet, right?
No, don't put the eggs in at all yet. Only put the dry ingredients. Only dry.
So we're putting the navy beans in with the sugar?
Yep, go ahead and pour your navy beans in once you mix everything. Oh, yeah. Grab this. Okay. Okay.
I didn't know this is how you cook beef pie.
Yep, go ahead and scoop that all in there. Once you scoop that in there, mix it.
I'm changing it back to my whisk.
Yep. Yeah, baby.
Look at my puree drink.
Yes. Yes, your puree is ratchet.
Let me see. Let me show you. There's my navy beans.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect. 100 lime.
But I didn't do all of it, so I'll have a little bit of chunks in it.
But that's okay. You still have to mix it all together, so it'll smooth out more too. If you go on those cups, if you scoop it out and get all the beans. Yes, all the beans.
All the beans. Ooh, these
Get
have
it.
steak.
Get all the beans. Scoop all your beans, the 2 cups of beans. Once you get your navy beans.
So now put the navy bean in the sugar, flour, cloves, and cinnamon.
Yes. After you mix all of the dry, mix that first. Then add the beans.
See what I'm doing here? I'm mixing it.
I got all the extra. I got all the extra.
Are you putting vanilla in now?
No, mix that with the same thing we're doing right now. Mix all of that.
I don't know what it is.
Okay.
So just wait. I'll put it in again.
Okay, now let me get this bowl.
Want me to start mixing?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure I get all that. And everything, no bean left behind. All the beans, no bean left behind. Okay, now mix that all up. Okay. Turn it on high.
Bismillah. I caught up.
All right, alhamdulillah.
My beef it's all mixed up. You don't it. Mine is done. Mine is done.
What is that? So after you peel it, after you add the beans.
What happened?
After you add the beans, you're going to add the eggs one by one. Put one egg in.
Well, I can't do that. Okay. So this is mine, Carisha.
Oh, yes, yes. Yours looks just like mine.
This is mine.
Yes, yes, we're there. Now take one egg and put one egg in your mix and then blend it. And keep doing that until you get all 4 eggs in.
Okay.
I'm doing mine like mom and them used to do.
Oh, yes.
And they didn't have blenders and stuff.
Exactly. It got love in it.
Mm-hmm. What's the purpose of putting one egg in at a time?
Why do you put in one egg at a time? I don't know. I think because if you glob them together, sometimes you can make scrambled eggs while you're cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can make scrambled eggs.
Yeah, if the hot items mixed with it, you can end up making scrambled eggs in your baking item. Okay, to get that blended, you're going to add in your 2 tablespoons of your vanilla, whether it's vanilla powdered or if it's vanilla stalk grind. Yeah.
Those checking to see if we're halal, this is vanilla powder. It is halal. Alhamdulillah.
Okay. Now, add your vanilla. Pour the vanilla.
How many tablespoons?
2.
Alright. I gotta open this bad boy.
And mix that. All right, stop. Yes. There you go.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Magica just asked me what was I pouring when I poured the half and half. I was like, it's half and half. She's like, half and half of what?
How much is the vanilla again? Sorry.
That's okay. You need
What happened?
2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons. Wow. Oh, are you sure it's that of the powder? Because the powder is more concentrated, isn't it?
Of the
I
powder.
added some more vanilla because I didn't taste mine.
Yeah, you might. I would use that regardless. Even when I do the shapes, I still do 2.
Huh?
Do 2. I want it like more. So yeah, you're good.
Okay.
I got to fix that. You can get ready your 14 ounces of your milk, whether it's evaporated milk, half and half, coconut
How many
milk.
ounces?
14.
14?
14 ounces.
So that's 1.5 cups.
Just about.
Oh, she's pouring in. She's pouring in now?
Go ahead and pour your milk in and mix all that together.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know at all.
Yep.
Yeah.
A little bit more. I didn't use my blender at all. I thought it was going to use my blender. Huh.
Wow, alhamdulillah. And look at what you used it on.
Alhamdulillah.
Oh, Bismillah, I hope this come out right.
Okay, you
How
said
did it
add the vanilla, then put in what?
14 ounces of your milk, whether it's evaporated milk, almond milk,
Oh, yeah, I'm using coconut milk.
coconut milk. I'm using half and half.
I'm using evaporated milk, but I only have 12 ounces. Well, I've got 2.
Just add 2 ounces of almond milk. You can.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
I've added 2 different types of milk. I've done that. You just need that much milk. So yeah, just add the almond milk.
It's just 2 ounces.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No, I've done that. Yeah, just add the other almond milk to
Oh,
it.
it tastes so good. Yeah, I tasted it. How does it look?
Still like it.
Okay. It looks like it's look how it's supposed to look. Good.
Yeah, it should look extremely runny, and you should be freaked out. Like, how is this gonna make a pie?
Okay.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
it should.
Put this out the way.
Pour that in your pie shell. Now,
It's 2
when you pour it in your pie shell,
Hey Siri.
Huh? When you pour it in your pie shell, don't worry about overfilling it. You can pour it up to the edges. Bean pie doesn't rise. It clumps. Yes. Because when I first made it, I was like, huh? What am is it gonna rise?
I'm so excited.
Yeah, it doesn't rise. So we don't have to worry about that factor.
Right. I was like, how high do I go?
And that, yeah, don't worry about that. You can pour it as high as you want to. I get mine close to like the little grooves at the top.
It made two.
Yes, that's why I said it makes two. As I said, you'll be surprised. It really does. It makes a lot of pie with little ingredients.
Oh, don't fall. I put it in the oven.
Yeah, okay.
It's
Okay.
in the
Yeah,
oven.
now put that in the oven.
That's so scary.
Because it's so filled. Yeah, I know. I fill mine all the way to the ridges because the first time I did it, it was so funny. I did it halfway thinking it was going to rise. And I was like, so what happened to my bean pie? I got this whole thick layer of crust. It was like half.
Alhamdulillah, that was scary.
And then I always almost spill some of the bean pie putting it on. Because it's not a solid like other things you cook, you know?
Right.
So, but yeah, it doesn't rise, so you can get that pie as close to the edge as you want it.
All right, I did that. It's in the oven.
Mine is still dark, Carisha.
Huh?
Mine is still dark.
It will
Look.
be dark. That's okay. No, that's fine. That's fine.
Mine was dark too.
Mine was dark. Mine is dark.
No, you guys, this looks white.
No,
Mine was dark.
And is it supposed to be milky or?
It's
runny.
It's runny.
Okay. I'm good then. Okay.
Yeah, fill it up to the top. It doesn't rise. It doesn't rise like other items.
Well, I've got to wait because he brought the wrong pie crust, so I've got to wait. So we can keep going. All I need to do, I'm gonna let it just sit, and all I need to do is put it in the pie crust once he gets home. So don't worry about it.
Perfect. Inshallah. So Nadia, tell you once we're ready, we can start with you.
Yes. Let's start with the pilau.
It takes about an hour. My oven takes about an hour and a half.
The pilau takes about the same thing. It takes about 45 minutes to an hour to be done.
Yeah,
it's a one pot.
You should have started earlier. Okay.
It'll stay in the oven.
No, it's fine because it's like I said, it's a one potter, so you'll be good.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
So real quick,
Okay, I'm listening.
we're going to season your chicken however you want to season it. Salt and pepper, season salt, goya, whatever you want, because that's your choice. That's how you're going to season your chicken. However you season your chicken, do it like that. I add cilantro and parsley to my seasoning, and then I start cooking.
So go ahead. If we have cilantro and parsley, go ahead and put that in with the chicken.
Yep.
Hey. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start cutting that.
I take a little piece of sprigs. Ugh.
Yes, I'm going Okay. Okay. All right. So now I need a bowl.
You want to turn your stove on to medium.
Okay.
While you're doing this with your chicken, add a little bit of oil to your pot.
Just over in the corner where. Okay.
Who's that?
So it's a medium. Chicken. It's Baba. Okay.
I don't know what you're doing, but whatever it is, you need to stop. It's costing me money. Whatever it is.
Are you talking to me? I'm just
No, I have a daredevil as a son. So
Get
So all
to
I did with mine was add the salt and pepper.
I just went to the dentist yesterday because of his jaw. Now he comes in, talks about his ankles. I'm like every day I'm not going to the doctor.
just coat the pan with oil.
You're costing me money.
Okay, whatever it is you're doing, you need to stop. Okay.
Yeah, let that go. Let that go. Yeah, just let it go.
At least wait till at least Trump leaves, so then you won't have no pre-existing condition.
Exactly. Let me get the parsley and the cilantro out.
You're going to add a little bit of oil to your pot, and you're going to put in at least 1 tablespoon of brown sugar because you're burning it.
Oh, in the pot?
Yep.
Do we
You want
need
to get that
put
going?
brown sugar and when? Does it need to?
You put it in with the oil.
Okay, so.
Can I do cane sugar?
Yeah, you can do that too. You just want to get it burning just a little.
What kind of oil did you use?
I use canola. It could be canola oil, vegetable oil, but not olive oil.
Okay. Okay. Did you say put the lime in with the chicken too?
Yeah, that's how I'm seasoning mine. You can season your chicken any way you want. What you normally do for your seasoning for your chicken, it's your call.
Okay. So the seasoning salt as well.
If you want to add seasoning salt, go ahead.
Okay.
I don't even know where my seasoning salt is.
How did you make it so good this time?
It has oranges and cinnamon in it this time.
Now, the oranges and cinnamon are a hit with that.
Yeah, you hear him in the background. How did you make it so good this time? Oh, and I added some mint to it too.
Oh yes, I put the mint in mine, and because it doesn't make a strong. It's better. It doesn't make the mint overpowered. The mint doesn't take over.
Okay. How much oil did you say?
That's enough to cover the pot. Because what you want to do is you want to have the sugar turn into a nice little syrup and stop burning. You want to fry your sugar.
Let me clean up for you.
Yeah, because this is driving me crazy, actually. Thank you.
I'm using a small pot because it's just me. This recipe calls for, it can make about 4 or 5 servings.
Okay, I'm making 2 pounds of chicken because I got everybody.
That's what you need, yep.
Are you using this?
No, clean that out. Empty that dishwasher. That quietly.
Okay. Now, I'll use the fridge in a minute.
While that's doing that, I'm going to cut my carrots.
Let me cut my cilantro. Yes, I have to cut my carrot. Okay.
What type of peas are you guys using? Are you using the frozen peas? Pigeon peas?
I'm using frozen peas. I
So
almost
am I, girl.
I couldn't find pigeon peas.
How much sugar?
1 tablespoon.
One.
Because you're using the white sugar, so you want to use 1 tablespoon, and you want to cook that until it starts turning brown. Not crystallized. You don't want it syrup, but you want to turn it brown so it starts smoking. You want to burn the sugar. You know, even
we really don't need that much oil then, right?
no. Once you start hearing it sizzling, then you add your chicken to it.
Okay. All right, then I'll get my carrot.
A tablespoon of sugar. You said use the white sugar or the cane sugar?
You could use either sugar, but since you have cane sugar, I would say use the cane sugar. But if you already started with the white sugar, that's fine. When you use the white sugar, you want the white sugar to start turning brown.
Oh, Carisha froze.
She always freezing. You said 1 tablespoon, right?
Carisha's always freezing. Huh?
1 tablespoon, right?
Yep.
Oh, she likes
And then you want to start cooking your chicken in it. Ooh, this is hot. Oh.
I need another pipe, please.
Because you want your chicken to start turning brown. So that's why you burn the sugar.
No, not this plate, not this plate.
no special.
Come on. Come on.
My pot's brown, I know.
You don't have to wait. Anything that needs to come over here, you're gonna have to wait a second. Hurry up, Scott. I told you, hurry up and be quiet.
Once your chicken starts turning white, then you start adding your vegetables.
You're using carrots?
Yep, carrots and peas. So you want to make sure you have some space. You want to flatten out your chicken. Then you add your vegetables to it.
No, not those. Oh, you don't want to. I need you to take one out.
I'm looking for my pimentos. Peppers.
No, I need you to peel it.
Don't forget to add your salt and pepper for taste.
Go to the door. Okay, then do what?
After you add your vegetable, then you add your rice. You're gonna make a syrupy thing with ketchup. You're gonna have like 2 tablespoons of ketchup, and you add that with water.
Not
Before
yet.
that, you need
Not
rice.
yet. You're going too fast, honey. I'm so sorry.
No.
I just put the chicken in the pot.
Right. Once you put the chicken in the pot, right, and it starts turning white, then you add your vegetables.
Okay. You can keep the chicken. Okay. All right.
Then once you add your vegetables, then you add your rice.
We haven't put any water in here.
You're not putting any water in there yet. Water goes in last.
Okay. How much rice do we need?
Are you counting the peppers as a vegetable?
Yep.
Okay, so the peppers are my vegetable too.
Yep.
Okay, how much pepper and how much peas do I need?
I did 1 cup of peas and 3 slices of carrot.
So 3. Oh, so it's just very little carrot.
So that's just me. It's just me. That's what I did for myself.
I got you for a minute now. That makes sense. Okay. All right, so
After you finish that, then you add your 1 cup of water with 2 tablespoons of ketchup mixed together, and you pour that in with your rice.
Okay.
okay, great.
And then the last part is 1 cup of coconut milk. If you don't have coconut milk, then you just use water.
Okay. Now, when do we add? Did you already add the ginger?
You add the ginger too. Yep.
Okay, so add the ginger when I add my vegetables?
Yes.
How much ginger?
It's fine. You don't have to use the ginger if you don't have it.
Okay.
I like to add olives to mine, so that's why I went in there. I'm like, I gotta put olives in mine.
Olives are so good, but my whole house doesn't eat olives like that. I can just eat raw olives like all day.
All right. Now you want to cook this on low.
Okay, I am almost there. Okay.
This is when you want to mix it all together. The chicken and the rice and the peas, because everything's there already. And then you cook it on low.
I'm cutting my pepper up. Get my in here. All right. I'm getting my vegetables prepared. Yeah, my chicken is getting near. Oh, my chicken's almost white, so that's good. Okay.
Now you add your vegetables to it.
Okay. That is almost right. Okay.
Have we added the lime yet?
You can add the lime now. The lime was with the chicken.
What?
Nothing. You can add your lime. You add your lime with your vegetables. It goes chicken, vegetable, rice, then your wet ingredient, your coconut milk, and your ketchup water syrup mixture.
Okay, we're not there yet, so we're gonna get to that part.
Okay.
Watch out! Watch out!
Oh wow, this looks like chicken pot pies. Remember
Yes.
chicken pot pies? I used to eat this all the time.
And my onion. I'm getting my pepper cut.
Woo. All right.
Oh, this is look. I haven't even added anything, and I'm like, oh, this is
Now,
gonna be good.
with the can, you doing it with the juice or without the juice?
What is it?
The sweet peas.
Do it without the juice.
Oh, good. Okay, I did. Okay. I was about to say, oh my goodness, I did frozen. I have juice. Okay, let me grab this. You can stir the chicken. If you keep stirring the chicken, because we need the chicken good and white so I can add everything to it. Yeah, I did that one.
Let's see what's going on.
And then we'll put the other onion while this open.
This will be done with all the water evaporates and the rice is cooked. And then you have pilau.
Not even there yet.
Okay.
She's
I'm getting there.
How was that?
Carisha, you hear her?
I know. I went all slow.
She's just cooking the chicken, and she's like, "Ta-da! Here it is."
She's like,
Yeah, I didn't say that.
that's why I told you guys. I was like, look, I'm gonna go on our time making this.
It's so good.
I'm cutting my peppers. But that's the plus, because by the time we get done, we'll be looking at her as like, oh, that's what we're getting.
Okay.
We'll be looking at her as like, oh, that's what we're gonna have. Okay.
That's a bad idea. Why would I give you this?
So that's a good plus.
I need that. I need something wet.
Can you take the peppers for me? Yes, I can do that. I
No.
did it.
Zakai, come on. Get a rag, wet it, give it to me.
You know I can't find my peppers. I'm so mad. I bought this little jar. I don't even like peppers, to be honest. I was doing it for fun.
You're gonna rinse it out. Get me another one. You have a go buy the washing machine. There's a whole bag.
All right. Get that out the way. This out the way. Let's go back there. No, and no. Okay. I'm cleaning up now.
Okay, veggies are in. next?
Your carrots.
I got them.
You're right.
Okay, how much rice? Sorry.
It's according to how many people. 2 cups of rice is 4 cups of water. 1 cup of rice is 2 cups of water.
That's not telling me anything.
How many people are eating?
Let's
2
say
cups. I'm
5.
gonna do 4 cups of rice. That equals to 2 cups of water.
Let's say for 6 people. How much is that?
You can do 2 cups of rice and 4 cups of water.
So I'm going for it.
I mean, you never made rice. I think it's just
I use 2 cups of rice and 3 cups of water usually. I'm asking for this recipe.
Yeah, honey, it's the same thing. It's the same equivalent. 2 cups of water. I mean, 2 cups of rice, 4 cups of water will be suffice. And when you put that all together, you mix it and then you just leave it. And when the rice cooks, you have your pilau. I'm moving mine over to my stove.
Mm-mm.
All right, I'm back with my vegetable.
Okay. I need scissors. The scissors are right there somewhere.
Okay. Aisha cooking. Wa alaikum assalam, ladies. Alhamdulillah, you're joining us. We made bean pie earlier, and now Nadia is making
Chicken pilau.
Chicken pilau. Oh, mashallah. Khadijah cooking. Well, welcome to All Things Niqab podcast. We're happy that you joined us. Inshallah, you can.
yes, mashallah.
You can come in and give us some recipes too. We just like to get together and cook together different recipes. So, just so you know, so this week, Carisha, way better, Carisha. Carisha is showing us how to make a bean pie. We've gone over the history of the bean pie. And Nadia is showing us her traditional meal, which is chicken
Pilau.
Now, all this time, I thought you were saying pilaf. And you were like, oh, nobody makes pilaf anymore. And I was like, I just had some last week, but okay. But now I know it's pilau.
You know,
okay, mashallah.
The thing with pilau is that it's I told you ladies, like pilau is something that's in every country, every minority, everywhere around the world makes some form of pilau. They just name it differently. Like I think the Middle East they call it makluba because they do it's the same layering and stuff. And I think in Latin they call it, what do they call it? There's another one that they call it. I forgot the name. But there's so many different ways. It's just a simple one-pot rice dish. And in Southeast Asia, it's biryani, but they add like yogurt and food coloring and stick it in the oven. So it's a simple rice dish. It's good, so good.
Yes, like when I first had it, I was like, oh no, I don't want to try anything else. Like, I used to have to fight myself to not get 2 plates because I would get roti and curry.
Yeah.
And I used to have to fight myself, like, no. Oh, well, if I eat one now, then I can eat one later. Like, I used to have to justify why I was getting 2 plates.
Oh, man, if I go to a roti shop, I always get a roti and a roti skin. And eat the bread by itself. It's so good.
I'm sorry. Assalamu alaikum. Nadia, so I have
Yeah.
my carrots been cooking, my chicken's been cooking, my peppers, my peas. Now I'm about to add in 2 cups of rice, right?
Yep, and 4 cups of water. Or if you have the coconut milk, it's 1 cup of coconut milk, 3 cups of water.
1 cup of coconut milk, 3 cups of water. All right.
I'm adding in my vegetables now. So I'm almost there.
Don't forget to add your salt and pepper if you want it spicy. Add your spices too. What is this?
Okay, stir, get the spoon and stir. Okay, then. Yeah. And then I can add the peas.
Okay. And then after I pour this in, then do what?
You cook it on low. Because you have everything in the pot.
Okay, I'm almost there. Do I need to wait for the vegetables to get to a consistency or after I add them? Okay, so I'm almost there. I'm shaving my carrot.
We're covering it, right?
Yep. And you cook it like you cook normal rice. You just wait till the water gets all absorbed in the rice. And by that time that's done, your carrots will be cooked, your peas will be cooked, all your vegetables will be cooked, your chicken will be cooked.
Okay.
I'm still mad though, because I can't find my pimentos.
You can't?
No, I don't know what I did with them. You know what? I know what I did with them.
Should I put a little bit of chili pepper or cayenne pepper?
Yeah, I did that. I put chili pepper in mine because I like mine spicy, but you don't have to. Because I remember you told me you don't like it, or someone in your family don't like spicy.
I don't, but I'm going to, because you're using spice, I sprinkled a little bit of cayenne in there. Just little bit of cayenne.
A little cayenne, it's a little kicker.
Just a little bit of cayenne.
I can't open up my pimentos.
What's that?
My peppers. I found it.
Oh, okay.
But I can't open it. I'm like, why can't I open this? This is when you need a man in the house.
I know. It comes in handy, I'm telling you.
Usually when I bang the sides, I can pop it open. But I think because it's so hot and I'm sweating.
Okay, so for the bean pies, how do we know when it's done?
Good question.
Uh-oh. I think it failed.
Once it gets near an hour, watch it. You okay?
Oh, shoot, it's coming
Once it gets near an hour, if yours starts to crack open, put a fork in it. You want it smooth when it comes out.
Why can't I open up I can't open this. I cannot open this. Like, I don't. Watch, when this is all over, then it's gonna open again. Oh my god, this smells so good. I'm dying.
That pie smells very good. I'm mad that I've got another hour before I can taste it.
Yeah. Give it.
It's one of those. You know what?
She said hit the bottom of the jar. Hit the bottom of the jar.
It's just not popping for me.
Hit the bottom of the jar. Bottom of the jar.
I give up. I usually don't buy these, and I'm thinking this is the reason why I don't buy it.
No, you gotta open it up.
My hands are sweaty, so I think it's like.
over there.
You need to get like a rag or something to do it.
It's on the table.
Ta-da!
I know she did it. Yeah, take it out the bag, rinse it out for me. Okay.
Oh, it worked!
Oh my
Yay!
God. My God.
I don't like these things.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.
Yeah, did you
Let me ask you. Somebody didn't want sweet peas. Did you like sweet peas or no? Green peas. There was a vegetable you told me you didn't like.
Cut all that you see. Come on. And if you use the top, you gotta cut right there. So use that. Trash that. You want to so
Nice comments are in. I'm done.
All right, so we're going to post our final products in about an hour, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Inshallah, we're going to post those. This has been eye-opening. First of all, I've never made this pilau, so Jazakallah khair, Nadia, always introducing us to new palettes and things like that. We thank Carisha for introducing us to how to make a bean pie. As many people, we recognize bean pies for the Nation of Islam, but as she was going through the history of how we took it from the Nation of Islam and also brought it into mainstream Islam, or we are attempting to bring it into mainstream Islam, especially for the African Americans, because we do notice that bean pies are not in the stores. So those sisters that are out there making those bean pies, you better follow the business plan of Patti LaBelle and start getting your bean pies out there, inshallah. We also found out the benefits of making the bean pies and how for your health it's good if you're a nursing mother. It's good if you have to try to fight Alzheimer's. It's good for baby food, brain development. It's good for just you having a healthy dessert, really.
It's a very healthy dessert. Think about our older relatives who can't eat desserts that often. They can actually eat them.
Exactly. The folic acid that's in there, all of the vitamins that are in there, mashallah. And as you can see, we have taken some of the ingredients that, we always say, to try to stay on the Sirat al-Mustaqim, we try to stay to the right, of course. So anytime we see ingredients that even are a little bit sketchy, we'll try to make sure to substitute it with halal ingredients. So this time for the bean pie, we substituted vanilla powder or non-alcoholic vanilla instead of the regular vanilla. And then also we substituted the nutmeg. And I know there's controversy about the nutmeg, but you know what? I come from the school of we hear and obey. I'm not about to start arguing about that. We understand that the nutmeg is haram, but the nutmeg husk you can use. But if instead of going out there looking for all that kind of stuff, we introduce cloves and allspice in it instead of the nutmeg. And mashallah, I just let my son eat the remnants that's in this big old bowl. And subhanAllah, he loved it. He was like, oh, Mom, if the bean pie is going to taste like that, I'm going to eat it all myself.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I would say for the rice pilau, just make a small salad just to put to the side because you have everything there. You have your vegetables, you have your starch, and you have your protein, but you still want to have some kind of reference, so some greenery. It doesn't
Yeah,
need anything else but that.
because all of us are really into having color coordinated plates. So we like colorful plates. So so you'll and inshallah on the All Things Macabre, all a nonprofit page, you'll see our final dishes. Inshallah. And I'm probably gonna start incorporating our final dishes in the title. So when they see what's on the recipe, they'll also see some final products, so they can browse our videos by sight and not just by reading, just in case we have some people that don't read English well, because as we know, we have a lot of subscribers from all over the world, all the way in Australia, Singapore, Alaska. So alhamdulillah, inshallah, you will be able to see it by sight. We are just a sisterhood, All Things Macabre. We also have a support group if you're in need of that. But All Things Macabre is our sisters who wear niqab or are niqab curious. That means everybody is welcome. So it's for those sisters that wear niqab and are niqab curious. And our purpose and only intention is to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, follow the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and have a good time with our sister girls. That's what we're here for. Yeah. So welcome to our homes. Welcome to our kitchen. Welcome to our workouts. Welcome to our behind the scenes sister conversations. Inshallah, you are enjoying it. Inshallah, it is beneficial to you. And inshallah, you will like our page on Facebook, which is All Things Macabre Nonprofit, unless you are in need of support. In need of support, you can join our group support page, which is All Things Macabre, which has so many resources and so many sisters that are helping each other all across the world. We have a YouTube page that we would like for you to subscribe. And now one of the recommendations, in order for you to get into the All Things Macabre group, you must be a subscriber to the All Things Macabre podcast, because we support each other, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Jazakallah khair for joining us and watching us get crazy in the kitchen and still handle our families at the same time. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for continuing to come and watch us every week, Tuesday through Friday, either at 7 o'clock, except on Thursdays, for Tasted Thursdays. We do it at 6 o'clock in order for you to be able to feed your families in a timely manner.
What is the topic for tomorrow?
Oh, and we're also taking donations. Where are we taking donations, Carisha?
At allthingsmacabre.com.
That's correct. And we also have a Cash App, is $, All Things Macabre, and then the number 1. All Things Macabre, Cash App.
What is our topic for tomorrow?
Our topic for tomorrow, we are continuing on the establishing an Islamic household. A lot of people think that if you just come in and say Bismillah and you have some Quranic verses on the wall, that's establishing your household. But also we're going into this week we started off with the teaching of our children, the teaching of the family by our actions. So if there's a way to go into the bathroom, you need to make dua for that, make dua for if somebody's angry in the household, how do you handle that with dua? We are continuing that series of establishing an Islamic household. So inshallah, you'll join us tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern while we discuss that in the I Stories. I love that. I love that.
Next shirt. Alhamdulillah.
Oh, Baina, she's coming from Philadelphia. Walaikum salam, sis.
Walaikum salam, sis.
We've been on a long time, so it's time for us to start cleaning up.
Yes.
Inshallah. Yes, I watch your channel often. Love your channel. MashaAllah.
Hey, Nadia, I have a question.
We appreciate that. We appreciate every single subscriber because you didn't have to subscribe. We see on the other side how many views we get, and it's way over the subscribers, but we are appreciative and grateful for every single one of you. Every single one of you.
Yes, we are.
Teresa, you said you had a question? What's up?
Yeah.
Okay, my quick question. What do I do with the ketchup, the coconut milk, and the rice?
Oh, wait, I didn't do that part, Nadia. You didn't tell me that part.
I did. I said it.
Nadia, I just put the milk in. What?
You didn't put the rice in? I did. This is what I said. I said, what do you have the chicken
rice in?
When you have the chicken done, you put your vegetables. And once you have the vegetables done, then you put your rice. The last part is your liquid, which is the water, the coconut milk.
Okay,
and the potatoes.
With the ketchup and the coconut milk.
All right, what you do with the tomato sauce is that you add water to it, the portion of water that you're going to use for the rice, like say 1 cup of the water, and you mix it with the tomato sauce.
We are past that part, Nadia.
Carisha's not. Guys, maybe Carisha's not. She just asked me because she just showed me her rice.
Nadia, I'm in an emergency now. I'm cooking milk into my chicken.
Where's your rice? Put your rice in it.
The rice is in there already.
Then you're fine. What are you?
I just put tomato paste. Wait. Nadia, do we put the tomato paste in it?
Yeah, honey, you can put 2 tablespoons of tomato paste in it. It's not gonna mess it up. I said that all the time.
See, I'm glad I
told you that I was representing the sisters that ran into the house, hadn't gotten anything done because they just came from work.
It's fine. It's right.
Behind the times. I put
when you add the tomato paste, just mix it around in it because you still have the liquid, so it'll get absorbed.
Okay. So I use 1 whole pan.
That's all I'm missing is the tomato paste.
Yeah, you have everything else in there.
How much water to the tomato paste?
It's equivalent to how much water you put in the rice. When you're doing 2
Hey, you're making two cups of rice with 4 cups of water. You can mix it how you want. I put in 1 cup of coconut milk and then 3 cups of water. See, Nadia, I'm trying to show you how to do it.
I don't know. Y'all not listening because I keep telling you how to do it.
No, you're not listening because we told you you were talking about ta-da, and we were still the chicken part.
Yeah, you supposed to die. See, I love you all, and I took my time with my pie because I move slow with the pie anyway. I do. I'm slow with the pie anyway.
At least you're committed.
Okay, so how much ketchup do I need to put in there, Nadia?
Nadia.
2 tablespoons. Yes.
Is this how this is supposed to look, Nadia?
Yes.
Okay. Because I was about to
put it on low.
Okay, I'm good. I'm with you now. I'm covering and cooking on low. I'm good.
Just like you make any other rice. And wait till all the water is absorbed.
Okay.
I don't like how white it is. I'm going to put some more tomato paste.
You can do that if you want it nice and red. Get a little nice and red color. But if you do that, add more salt and pepper to it. The tomato paste will cancel out the flavor.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, so we've been on for almost 2 hours.
So now we're done. I got what I needed.
Carisha's hanging out with that because I got what I need. I'm done. I'm
Good.
good.
We're done. Alhamdulillah. I'm good.
She's like, okay, that's the end. All right. Okay, back to this. Khadijah Cooking and Baina, Jazakallah Khair for joining us. And for everybody else that's coming afterwards, please rewind. How does that look like that already?
It's been an hour.
It's been an hour. Check your pie. Poke a knife in your pie. See if it's tender in the inside. You want no good.
Mine has only been for 15 minutes, so I'm not even worried about it.
Okay, fine. Mine's probably not done. Oh no, mine is done.
Mine is done. Alhamdulillah.
Okay, you got it. You gotta let us see you taste it. We gotta let you. We gotta
Yeah,
see.
we gotta let you taste it. So stay on it. Taste it.
Sorry, we have been on for 2 hours, but we gotta see this.
We'll let you go ahead and taste it.
Oh, it looks pretty, Nadia.
Yes, come look at Nadia.
Well, this one needs to get cooked a little bit more, I think.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes when you poke it, some will. So poke it in a couple of places.
Make sure you poke it.
Poke it. Give it a little poke. Not poke. Not poke. Poke.
So it has to sit, correct, Carisha?
Let it sit and then cut it.
Oh, well, we're not waiting
I
for
got
that.
my first bean pie. Woo!
Yeah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. I'm so proud of you, sis.
I know. I'm so happy.
I can't wait to do my dance, my bean pie dance.
I know mine is almost there.
She said, "This is the bean pie dance."
Do the bean pie dance. Do the bean pie. Do the bean pie. Do the bean pie. Do the bean pie.
The bean pie dance.
You do the
Because
bean pie.
this is what we were doing. We were whipping. We were whipping
This man likes his bean pie and his milk. He likes the bean pie and his milk. Bean pie and his milk. Bean pie and his milk.
All right, y'all, we gotta go. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuhu. We appreciate you. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern on the All Things Niqab Podcast YouTube channel. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuhu.